Hi Capricorns, Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Let's see what we have for Capricorn. And yeah, we have the new moon card. All right, that's very interesting. So the new moon in Gemini is coming very soon. I think it's around I'm not sure the exact date, but it's near the end of the month. It is, and I may talk about that on my other channel. But I can give you a little heads up here about the new moon in Gemini, right? So, this new moon in Gemini, it depends on what house it is for you guys, Capricorn. But this is about something new and hopeful. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure exactly what house it's in, but, it's okay. Gemini's the third house. It's probably Cap, Sag, Aquarius, and Pisces. That's 4. Yeah, it's in your 7th house, the new moon in Gemini. Your 7th house is your house of relationships and relating and open enemies and legalities. Yeah, so, you maybe have a new relationship coming, or you're planting seeds for a new relationship, the new moon. Very interesting. And let's see what else we have. And something fulfills itself with the new moon. Every new beginning, something fulfills itself. Every ending, something fulfills itself for the new beginning. It's a 9. That's why I say that. We have safe travel. All right. So this is a 3. So this is about manifesting something. This is about something's protected here, right? There's something new for you that is protected. Yeah. Wow. All right. Or you are going to plant new seeds about something that will be protected. Maybe you're going on a trip though, right? You could really be going on a trip, and maybe you're thinking about that now with the new moon, right? We have nature spirits. Okay, that's an interesting reading card, and that can talk about kind of healing and kind of needing to be out in nature. That's what it's about. Yeah, in order to, this is a 12. Yeah, in order to feel better, really. And here's the tree lady, and she's a little sad. She is. Let's see what else we have for Capricorn. And yeah, let's see what we got. And we have the diligence card. All right, so here we have this bird. I'm not sure what type of bird that is, but it doesn't really matter. Here he is, and he's flying over this agricultural area. Diligence, yeah. And, the fact that this is agriculturally kind of mapped out here, something's growing here, these kind of patches, right? Fields or whatever, excuse me. This is setting things in order and being diligent about it, and making sure, right, like overseeing it. Somebody is overseeing something diligent here. They are overseeing something. We have abundance, so they can create abundance. We'll get another card. And we have voyage. Yeah, so this is like a new beginning for you, Capricorn. The voyage, and here is the mommy whale with the baby whale, and they're going somewhere, right? They're flying up in the sky because it's symbolic. Whales don't fly. No, they don't. And so, in case you didn't know, right? But here's the full moon with it. Yeah, there's a completion here, and you could be really going on a trip, Capricorn. You could. We have safe travel and voyage. And if this is an allegorical or kind of, travel in your mental travel or something like that, you're planting seeds for that, right? Maybe a new beginning with somebody and you're paying attention to the details with this diligence card. It's a very Virgo card. It is. So let's see what we got here. If you guys want to get a psychic reading, I always check for accuracies, Capricorn. Yeah, and we do them in different formats. Live calls, those are fun and engaging. Or you can get a recording, or both. And if you need to know about somebody, psychic reading is always advised. Right, if you don't understand them, you just met them, or, they just kind of, I don't know, earth calling so-and-so, and you're like, what is going on? Get a reading like that. And even about your own stuff, right? I am your own insight that you may need. The assistance, right? Because I'm a Canfield life coach, right? If you remember, Jack Canfield wrote the book, Chicken Soup for the Soul. So, yeah, so I can help you with that. And I'm a past life reader, certified, of course, and those help you really kind of leave past life karma behind. But what it does is it really empowers you and empowers you in this lifetime. It shows you what you're carrying behind, what you've been holding on, and what to let go of. And everybody does it, right? Yeah, it just affects each of us more profoundly, or, things like that. All right, so, and those are very mystical. They are, and they can really help you live your best. That's based on the nodes, right? And the north node is your true potential, your best self. And so the south node helps you release this past karma. Mystic Sense has a 5-minute free psychic reading. Check them out below. Everything's in the description box. The bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords. All right, so maybe somebody is really meditating on this, because diligence can, that can sometimes be that, right? You're just kind of maybe planning things like that with this introspection, possibly. Let's see what these cards have to say. 9 of Pentacles, Capricorn. Yeah, and let's go ahead and cut the cards like we should. I'm not sure if I even cut the cards. I don't think I did. 9 of Pentacles. We'll get another card. Hermit reversed. We have the Magician. Sorry, you guys. 5 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups. Sorry, you guys. 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. So I have this 9 of Swords off to the side. 9 of Pentacles. Geez, Denise. Off to the side, right? And I just we'll take that kind of as, just kind of an interesting card. We will, right? As a supporting card here. All right. So at the center of the reading really is the 8 of Cups. So somebody could be traveling and going somewhere that is very fulfilling to them, because this card can talk about travel. 8 of Cups, he's leaving. But he's typically leaving because he's unfulfilled. So, only this is, you'll know if this is, a physical travel you're going on, or you're leaving something where you really want to be fulfilled, or if this is, a mental trip, right? Yeah. Yeah, there was something disappointing in this reading, because the 8 of Cups is here and the Nature Spirits card is there. So, yeah, there was something kind of disappointing, and it's over. The healing, I'm pretty sure, is done. Yeah, and somebody's focusing on a new beginning here, right, with this new moon. They are. All right, so you have the Tower, Capricorn, right here, and the moon. And when the Tower's next to the moon in a reading, there's some type of, somebody had like a real kind of shake-up, break-up in their life, but this can be a powerful realization, like in their mind. So it could be something physical, or it could be a powerful realization, right? Really, this type of powerful realization that things need to change and that nothing will be the same again. So this man's walking away. So there's something here that nothing will ever be the same again. And next to the moon, there's like some kind of feelings here of doubt and confusion, maybe sadness, possibly, because the Nature Spirits is there. But the focus of the reading is, I've got to move on. Or sometimes this can be about somebody wanting to take a trip because something has happened in their life and they feel like that will help them kind of heal, right? Like escapism, like I need to go to Spain, or I need to go, I don't know, to Hawaii, go to the islands and really just kind of escape. Faraway lands can help you definitely escape, right? Yeah. And so somebody could be doing that in this reading, which is a very Sagittarius thing, right? It is. But yeah, visiting faraway lands for escapism, yeah, or for just cultural growth, right? But in the reading, you also have here, Capricorn, you've got this Ace of Wands at the heart of the reading. So this is what the reading's about right here. They're walking away from something unfulfilling, or just going to find something fulfilling. And here it is, the Ace of Wands, something inspiring and passionate. And this could be about a mental trip, or you might be going on a trip with somebody, a romantic trip. Here's the 2 of Cups, Capricorn. That can happen in this reading. You could take a trip with somebody very romantic here, because we have the new moon right next to safe travel. Yeah. And the safe travel card's interesting because, yeah, I mean, we want everybody to be safe here, but these aren't usually about safety. But this can nurture you, right? Yeah, this trip can nurture you right next to Nature Spirits, which is about healing, right? Nurturing as well in that way. All right, so The Hermit's here. He's reversed, so could be a Virgo involved, Capricorn, but I feel like somebody has kind of healed, and they might have been in isolation here, or really kind of just, I don't know, kind of in their feelings possibly with this Hermit reverse. But they have their insight now, right? They do, and they know where they're going. Eight of Cups, he knows where he's going. He's like, this was disappointing for me or unfulfilling, and I have to move on and, be in my personal power and make progress in my life, like feel like I'm going somewhere, or I'm fulfilled in some way. And if not, I have to go find that. He knows where he's going, right? Yeah, he could be going a little sad, maybe. The full moon is here. The moon is always about the full moon is not really, it doesn't represent happiness at all. It represents culminations and endings and new beginnings and revelations, things coming to light. But there's some type of a little somber in this reading. We know that, but it's not about that. It's about being inspired here. And, I want to live my life. Somebody wants a passion and new opportunity with you with this Two of Cups, right? Now, this Capricorn, or you, right? And we have the Magician showing up. It is showing up with the Death card. So this Magician with the Death card is in the challenge. There's a transformation here. We know that already. Just talking about that. Excuse me. And the Magician is feeling like, I can do this. I got this. Right? After some type of healing or introspection, for sure. Now, the Ten of Pentacles sits external to you. This may be what you want, family life with somebody possibly, but this is a completion as well. It can be about money. I want to make a lot of money. We have abundance, right? And the Seven of Cups. So a choice was already made here. We know that when we see this man walking away, right? For sure, right? He just didn't, stumble away after a bottle of wine. He knows where he's going. So Seven of Cups, somebody chose, or you made a choice about somebody else. You want some type of a commitment from somebody, right? Ten of Pentacles showing up as a commitment. Maybe a family dynamic with somebody, for sure. And that's what this Ace of Wands is about. It's about a new beginning, and something else completes itself, right? Something ends here. You walk away, or they walk away from something, right? And maybe it's just, not physical, but it could be just emotional, or, how somebody was behaving, or their outlook or perspective, which is, the perspective is huge, right? And that's here at this Magician. He has the greatest perspective of all. I got this, right? My problems, or any problems I've had in the past, they have nothing to do with anybody else. I am responsible for my own. And he's going to have a new beginning, because this is the number one, right? For sure, the Magician. So he can manifest anything he wants because he's wise, right? He's got his sword, he's got the cup, the pentacle, and the wand. So he's magical, he's wise, he has feelings, and he's got courage, and it's just on and on, right? Everything, it's all integrated, right? And so the Two of Swords sits here, and this is how somebody sees themselves. This is, I got to move on. Eight of Cups here. Yeah. Yeah, I wrote a song like that too, and you haven't really sung it in a long time. Yeah, I gotta move on now. I'm feeling strong now. Yeah, and you guys could tell something's up with my throat, right? Two of Cups showing up here. And we have this Chariot card. This is overcoming. This is winning. This is somebody's going for the win in this reading in their life. They're like, shoot, I want to be happy, and I'm going for it. Yeah, maybe they were sad in the past. Maybe there was some depression in the past, maybe, but that is going away, right, for sure. Four of Wands is a concern. I want to be happy, maybe get married. I want to celebrate, but it is about happiness and stability, for sure. And celebrating life, for sure, in this reading, right? Ace of Wands is right next to it. Boom, right? Yeah, I want this passionate opportunity. I want to live my life that way. This is kind of a lifestyle choice. It sure is, because we have diligence. Yeah, I'm being diligent about my life. I'm proactive. We have this Tower here. And let's get a card. And this is hopes and fears, or what somebody's learned. With the King of Pentacles, it's you, Capricorn. You could have learned something by way of a powerful realization, like an awakening. Like, whoa, okay, this is, I'm not doing this anymore. I want to live this way. That could be really going on in this reading. And you could have let something crash and burn over here with this tower, because the Eight of Cups right here, or somebody did. Somebody walked away from something. Let's let it burn. Let it burn, baby. Who used to sing that song? Usher. Yeah, and he, you know, in that song, he kind of says, I didn't really want to leave, but it's not really working out. And he says, let it burn. That's what he said. I feel like in that same song, he says, you know, I'd hate to see you with somebody else, but it's not working out. So, yeah, OMG, right? And here's the moon in the potential outcome. And that, I was talking about that earlier. So we start with the Hermit reverse. Somebody has spiritual insight. You have this, right? You've gained this, or this person, but the moon is like, well, the life's a mystery. I'm not sure what's going to happen from here on out. That's kind of what that's about. And the cycle definitely ends, right? We know that. We have the new moon. Thanks so much for joining me, you guys. And if you want to get a reading, lots of fun, check out the description box below. You guys rock. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. It helps to keep these videos coming, Capricorn.